Kobe or Gracie's guidance. I think I'm gonna post this to both. I don't know. But the lips are matching my shirt today. And I look so pretty. Um, so today we're gonna be talking about we live in a world of duality. And what do I mean by duality? Um, well, we live in a place where there's hot, there's cold, there's ice, there's fire. There's water, there's air. Like there's red, there's blue. Okay, there's man, there's woman, there's feminine, there's masculine. There's dark, there's light. There's white, there's black. Like we live in a world of duality, in a universe of duality. And I say this because I'm making the point that you have to have a balance of the two. Um, so when you're like a nice person, like I'm a nice person, right? But there, you also have to be a mean person sometimes. You know what I mean? That's why I say there's no such thing as a nice person. There's no such thing as a good person. I mean, there's people that are better than others. There's people that that are themselves. But when you put someone as a good person, it puts them in a category and it puts them on a label. A good person can do anything a bad person can do, and a bad person can do anything that a good person can do. So if a good person who had done great things all their life kills somebody, are they a bad person now? You know, if a bad person who had did everything bad in their life, and then around the end or the middle of their life they win a lottery and donate it to the homeless people or charity or whatever, are they a good person now? You know what I mean? And that's why I don't understand that. But the thing is, we live in a world of duality, so you have to have a balance of both. You know, um, so when people get online and they preach positivity and love, I do the same thing. That does not mean that I don't get upset. That don't mean that I don't get angry. That don't mean if somebody goes there with me, they won't be put in their place. You know what I mean? That's not what that means. It's the most nice and the most spiritual people that if you mess with them, all hell will break loose. And then people will be like, oh, that person's not as positive as they seem. That person's not as nice as they seem. Well, you push them there. And to live in this world, you have to be nice. You have to be mean. You have to know, like, when and where to use your duality. There's no such thing as someone who's nice all the time. There's no such thing as someone who's mean all the time. You know? Um, like I say, there's good and there's evil. I mean, one really cannot exist without the other. There's positive and negative. One cannot exist without the other. How could water exist without fire? How could fire exist without water? You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. So the best thing is, in my opinion, is to use your discernment on when to use your positivity and when to not use your positivity. Um, because honestly, I feel like some people will use their positivity to cover up the fact that they're actually angry or cover up the fact that they're actually not like agreeing. It honestly, it's probably like a trauma response or something, but it's not healthy. You know what I mean? Um, and I'm a yoga teacher, so positivity is my thing. Happiness is my thing. Enlightenment is my thing. That's like the ultimate goal of yoga. But that doesn't mean that you're gonna take people's BS. Like that doesn't mean that you're going to be nice all the time. Because you wanna know what happens to people that's nice all the time? They end up getting ran over by everybody. And people will always preach that, oh, they love nice people, they love good people, but the same people, they walk away, they talk about them, and they'll run them over when they get the chance. If people don't know that you can use your duality when you choose to, and you can be mean if you need to be, they'll run over you. And it's vice versa. If you're always mean mean all the time, nobody's gonna want to be around you. You know, you're always mean all the time, mean to everybody. You're gonna end up being like alone for the rest of your life if you don't be nice sometimes. So it's like duality, the sun and the moon, um, male and female, and we all have a percentage of that in us. You know, a percentage of mean, a percentage of nice. That's just human nature. You know what I mean? That's just how we were born. That's what I really think. So that I'll make a different video about like what is a nice person, what is a good person. Because honestly, when I ask people that question, everybody's gonna have a different answer for what they think a good person is. Um, and I think it's all just tied into um, that people can just do better things, that people can do good things. But labeling someone as a good person, um, you're putting things past them. You know what I mean? And it's always the good people and the positive people who end up on the news because they tired of being positive and, and they tired of being ran over and being nice. And that's why I say it's okay to be real about your duality. You don't have to be liked by everyone. You don't have to be good all the time. You don't have to be nice all the time. Because you don't want to end up on the news. I'm just saying. So yes, that's what I mean by we live in a world of duality. And there's hot, there's cold, there's mean, there's nice, there's smiles and there's frowns. There's an opposite for everything. And ask yourself, would being nice exist if there was no such thing as being mean? No. There's an opposite for everything, and I think that it's evolution. It's so how we can grow. You know what I mean? There's right and there's left. So there's good and there's evil. You know, will we be able to really grow at the level that we have in the universe and be here in time with like technology and development and all the stuff we have if we didn't have some type of duality or some type of conflict? You know what I mean? It's all to tie us together. So remember that this is a world of duality and use your duality as you see fit. And thank you. Click the link in my bio. Follow my Instagram at Gracie the Yogi and Gracie's Dancer or Gracie Dancing. Or, yeah. It's all in my link in my bio. And thank you.